I'm Levi Sim, and this is WANDRD's new backpack, the Fernweh. They just finished a Kickstarter on it. It's on Indiegogo for ordering right now. It'll be available for shipping in December. Some of the Kickstarter people may be getting it sooner than that. Let me just tell you, I've used it a couple of times. This is a very first look review, but if I had spent money on the Kickstarter for this bag, I would be pleased with my purchase, and I think you will be too. It is well made, it is well thought out and designed, and I think it's a terrific backpack for all kinds of uses. So let me take a second and show you what I think about it, some of the features, and also I'll show you the thing that I wish was just a little better about it too. Let's dig into the Fernweh. It's got access all over the place. So there's this whole front piece opens, okay, and that accesses the main big pocket. They call that the clamshell. And then on the back, like many camera backpacks, the back clamshell also opens. So there you can access things from either side. Also, there's access on the top. And this piece opens up and you can reach down into the bag. I like it. I like that kind of access. I like getting into things from wherever I am, whether it's I don't want to lay my bag in the mud and put it back against my back, I can use that side, or if it's just convenient to reach down, or if I'm in a place that's not muddy, I can open it from the top. This bag is intended for people to travel with. It's a very comfortable backpacking bag, and you could take it, you know, touring on trips with airplanes and train rides, or you can take it backpacking in the mountains. That's what I've done with it. The suspension is very comfortable. It's also pretty well ventilated. It breathes pretty well. That's always a concern when you're hiking and backpacking, is how the back panel of your pack is going to manage sweat, and you can just get very wet back there. And so this backpack does a pretty good job of mitigating the wetness on your shirt. The frame of the backpack comes in small, medium, or large, extra large. And that's nice. It's nice to have options for different body types. The shoulder harness and the hip belt also come in different sizes. So whoever you are, this pack will probably be able to fit you well. And they've got a good sizing guide on their website to help you make that fit. Once you get it, you can make adjustments for your personal body size right on the pack. You can adjust where the straps hit, where the load lifters ride and everything. And so it's very customizable to your body shape, and that's nice. I like this hip belt. I think it's quite comfortable. It wraps around the hips without pressure. It's got that pocket for your bones. I also like the forward drawing tightness. So once it's buckled, you draw your hands forward to tighten it. That's much easier than trying to pull widthwise across your body. Now, let's look at some other pockets on here. It's got this pocket down the front. That's a big, you know, we would have called that a mat pocket a long time ago. And it's got a pouch inside there. You can put your water bladder in there, and it's isolated from the rest of the pack so that if your water bladder drips, it doesn't get your pack wet. In fact, it's even got a drain here in the bottom of that pouch to allow water to drain out and not saturate all your stuff. And I like that idea. I like having it separate, and I like having that drain in there. I don't love having my water, which is one of the heaviest things in my backpack, at the outside of my bag. It kind of pulls me backward and makes me do that turtleneck thing when I'm hiking a little bit. So I have mixed feelings about that pouch, but it's also just a handy pocket. You can put anything you want in there. Now on top, there's another pocket, and all of the zippers on this bag are all YKK water resistant zippers, and so they're very tough and long lasting. A generous sized top pouch, I like that a lot. The zipper pulls also all have garages so that they're stowed inside there. That's the only spot where water would be a problem, or ice, so it's nice to have those covered and know that you'll be able to open your bag later on. This top pouch is really cool. It's got this removable bucket, and so see this thing right here? This pocket goes down in and separates the top pouch from the bottom area, but this whole pocket right here can all be unzipped and removed. Or I can imagine using it pushed up like this. If I had to jam more stuff in there, I could imagine having it fill upward on my bag just to keep things in, depending on what kind of adventure I'm on. There's all kinds of compression straps. There's accessory points. WANDRD has accessory straps made specifically for these tie downs and things. Everything's hefty and well made. I like that a lot. On the side here, there's a separate pocket where you can, put a water bottle or quick access stuff, and that's nice to have. And I like that it's double zippered too, so you can set the access up at the top or in the middle. If it's on my back, I can actually reach in there right here and get at things. Over on the left side, there's another access point. This is like a sling bag kind of access point. So when you're wearing it on one shoulder, you can tip the bag in front of you and access your camera right here. And this bag is designed to work with all of WANDRD's camera cubes, and they've got various sizes. Along with this bag, they've just released a new deep camera cube for very large cinema cameras, like RED cameras and things. And so those all integrate into here, and you can tie them in, and they keep your gear protected, but also handy because you can access them through the different pockets. You can use that sling, you can use the clamshell access, and so it's a very good camera backpack that supports your gear very well and is very comfortable to carry. I wore it on a 15-mile hike and was not feeling sore at the end of the day, and that says a lot about a backpack to me. It's also got stuff like on the clamshell here, there's the laptop pouch, and there's a hidden pocket in here. There it is, a hidden pocket for cash or passports or whatever that's not easily picked if you're traveling in unsavory places. There's another zipper on the inside of the top flap there. It's a good backpack. It's got space for ice axe loops come out of here, or ski pole loops so that you can strap those on the outside of your pack. That's pretty handy. It's got room for like a rain cover, and then there's also a sling that swings out here that you could use to tie on a tripod horizontally, or a sleeping bag, or a tent. Whatever can be held in place with that sling. So it's a pretty cool pack. When you open it all up like this, it's a little messy, but I also like that it's so easy to get into, clean out, and access everything in there really simply. The only thing I don't like, the thing I wish this bag had, oh, and I should mention too that it's the fabric is a rubberized nylon. It's all waterproof on the outside here. It's kind of like a Hypalon with ripstop in it, so that if you do get a snag, it won't continue ripping open on your pack. The only thing that that's missing is like an open pocket, like right here on the side. Most bags often have like a stretch pocket. That way, if I pick up some garbage or I eat my granola bar, I can just tuck it into that pocket right there and not have to take off my pack. I was able to do that a little bit with the zipper pocket here, but I kind of wish there was still a stretch pocket on the outside that I could just reach back and stuff stuff. At the same time, I like how sleek it is. I like that there's not stuff to get snagged on this backpack. If I'm walking through bushes, or if I'm, on an airplane, extra pockets are always getting caught on latches and things. And so I have mixed feelings about not having that stretch pocket. But overall, this bag is very nice. It's got grab handles all over the place, which again, when you're on an airplane, you always need one on the bottom, and few bags actually do that. So that way, when it's in the overhead compartment, you can reach up and pull it down. The Fernweh from WANDRD is a terrific bag. My very favorite thing about this pack is that it's available in not black. It comes in what they call Gobi tan. It's just a nice rich tan color, and it's not black, which means it's not baking in the sun, for one thing, and it's not as dense looking. Like it looks less weighty when you're in the hills and things, and it just looks less like a technology backpack that way as well. I like the tan color that's going to be available. If I were going to buy one, that's the color I would buy for sure. So check out the Fernweh backpack. It's Fernweh. You can find it on Indiegogo for order right now, and it'll be available on WANDRD.com. That's WANDRD.com very soon. It starts at $2.99, and you can add camera cubes and accessory straps and things from there. So I think for that price, it's a very well-made bag. That's not a little money. That's a pretty expensive thing to purchase, but I think in the world of camera bags and also backpacking bags, outdoor adventure bags, this fits well into both categories, and the crossover between them has been handled very well. So I think $2.99 for this bag is a very reasonable price point for it. Check out the Fernweh from WANDRD. Thanks for joining me.